Brother Jerry, I want you to come here real quick, you would. Amen. He doesn't know I'm doing this. But I want Brother Jerry to give you just a quick Reader's Digest version of the great testimony of what God's done in his life. Amen. He's the city manager of Pawhuska, but behind all this is a man that made a commitment to God many years ago when he got out of prison, and to serve the Lord and to do what God's called him to do. And you only have 3 or 4 minutes, okay? So this is the Reader's Digest version. I'm telling you that because I had to help Dennis Knapp one time this way too, amen. Because when you better, but I love it when people have so much they want to give God praise for because he's done so much for them. Heaven doesn't get tired of it. Brother Jerry, we love you and your wife here. Give us a quick snapshot of what God's done for you.
It's a good thing I do love him because this was a surprise. So maybe someday I'll get to stand up here and tell you the whole story, but I'm going to give you the short version. Yes, I spent some time in prison. Spent 9 years. Probably the best thing that ever happened to me, and I know there's probably not a lot of people that will stand up here and tell you those things. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm certainly not proud of it. But the good Lord reached out and decided to save me. There's one thing I can't tell you for sure. I was so strung out on drugs and selling large quantities because the DEA and ATF got me. I can't tell you the day I got locked up. But I can tell you, just like I'm fixing to sit down here because I'm so hyper, I'll just roam around and everybody's head will be going. What I'm going to tell you is on December the 18th, 2008, just like I'm talking to you now, God started talking to me in a federal prison in Big Spring, Texas. He told me, keep on, you're going to do life sentence. I said, no, I'm not. I got this many months. No, you're going to do life on the installment plans. Unless you've ever been in jail, you don't know what that means. That means you're just going to keep coming back and repeating what you're doing. And he told me, if you'll trust and believe, I'll take care of you. Now, I didn't know what that meant. What I'm going to tell you is fast forward, because I did everything. I got 4 college degrees while I was in federal prison. I used to work on the Patriot missile system. Yes, you heard me right, the Patriot missile system for the U.S. Army while in federal prison. I become a master plumber, and I got out of prison and started to work in Mangum, Oklahoma in a water department. I worked my way up from being a simple water operator to like Roper's position now, the head of the water department, all the way to city manager. This whole time, I still hadn't graced the church because I didn't feel welcome. I believed in God, don't take me wrong, because he was guiding me. And I was trying to make up for all the wrong that I'd done those years. The last part, and I'm going to get a little bit choked up with you here. I didn't realize what the last part was. It's a U-turn that I made in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, to meet this dude right here. Y'all refer to him as pastor, but it's meet this guy. I don't go home and talk about work to my wife, and she'll tell you that. That's been some of our biggest fights, is because she'll hear it from her friends before she'll hear it from me. But honey, sure as I'm standing here, I come home and told you about this dude in that U-turn, and I found a home. So y'all better get used to me because I'm home.